All right, here we are. More Bassmasters 2000. Ugh.
This is Shaw Grigsby, and I'd like to welcome you to Bassmasters 2000.
I'd like to welcome you to go somewhere. Oh, I see how it is. So I need to be in the top 10 collectively of the first 3 tournaments. Also, in case you weren't here yesterday, chat. Tommy Tallarico! Dude, he's everywhere, no way.
Thanks for joining us here for today's professional event. Old Hickory Lake is a great lake. A lot of diverse cover. You've got creeks and channels and drop-offs, and probably the most unique is a lot of milfoil where some big fish hang out.
I really don't care, Shaw Grigsby.
We've got challenging conditions today.
Like, I just do not care.
How about getting out there?
Okay, we did learn new tech yesterday at the end of the stream. The look under the boat tech.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Dude, the fish finder is just fake news, like, I swear. It does... What? How did I cast? Oh, never mind. That must be the fish it found.
Just didn't want to reel it in. Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving. I would need some funny gift to put, though.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Looking under the boat honestly does help a lot. Oh, right, and I can spin it even faster like this.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Train crash is not funny. People get hurt in those things. How could you?
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Where are the fish? There's some fish. Are they bass? I don't think that they are, but... That's not a bass, right?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's the way to start the morning.
I think that's the most annoying part of these fishing games. It's always, you have to
You're
catch
supposed to be
bass.
catching bass.
If you don't catch bass, it doesn't count, because rules are stupid.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
You can like see under the water.
Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving.
Trout. Is that a bass?
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
And that's where the trout is. I haven't caught any bass. A bass! 2 of them! No, it didn't grab on! Is that a bass too, or is that a trout?
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Clicks have been glitched? What do you mean? Come here, bassy, bassy, bassy.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Oh yeah!
Let's go! I think this looking under the boat tech is going to be huge.
This one looks like a keeper.
What? It looked so much bigger, man. Come on. Okay, there's one. Or is that a bass? You're a trout. Let's cast further.
He slammed it. You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
What? I had no idea. I thought the fish would just jump right into my boat. How many bass do I have to catch? A lot.
What a strike! This one looks like a keeper.
You know what the dumbest part of this game is? You have to manually end the day, and if you don't do it quick enough, you get... They say you're late, and you just get no credit. Like, what's up with that? Like, actually, all those fish you caught, you were 1 minute late. None of it counts.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
See, the fish finder goes off and there's no fish sometimes. Unless it's just directly under the boat, and I just can't see it because of that.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
It doesn't make sense.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
The C buttons like change the camera, and I figured out you can see underwater. I was reading the manual, and you can see underwater, see down, as long as you're not in driving mode. Dad went fishing in Georgia. He was looking for a fish to steal. Something, 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 something. He thought he could catch a fish. And Johnny fished or something, right?
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Just trout.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
We have to beat the Bassmasters Classic. There's fish on the fish finder right now.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Oh, I meant to get ice out. What if when I go and break that? Help me remember to get ice. Dude, the fish finder sucks.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Fish.
Not having too much luck with that lure. No luck on that cast. Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
I don't like fishing.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
I cannot find any fish, man. This is crazy. Yes, look at them all.
yeah!
Yeehaw!
That's the one that's needed right there.
Whoa, dude! What the heck? It's the elder bass. That was huge. We desperately needed that.
Oh yeah! Now that's a nice fish.
Oh
Ooh,
my,
snap the line.
oh my God. Why did that happen? I think that's a bass. Is it coming here? I don't think it is. Yes.
See right.
Nice, dude.
There's a solid keeper.
Why am I fishing? Because that's what the game is, a fishing game.
It's getting close to the end of today's action. See right.
Is this that weird bass, or is this something else? Well, I guess we'll find out.
All that effort for nothing. You can just feel the tension. That angler's really going to have to change his pattern for tomorrow. Our standings after one day.
Why am I always in 11th?
We're in the second day of the tournament. Old Hickory Lake is just outside Nashville, Tennessee. It's a great fishing lake with some really big fish. It's shaping up to be a challenging day of fishing. Here's a review of our standings. Here we go! Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Not a bass.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Certainly fish over here. There's more back there too. Not a bass. That's not a bass.
No luck on that cast. Now there's a cast.
That one's a bass. Is it dead?
We're going to lose a little bit of line there. Just didn't want to reel it in. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
This bass just does not care.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Use a top water. Do you like fishing? Dude, what is this guy doing? Turn around, you idiot. These bass just, like, don't acknowledge my existence.
No luck on that cast.
Bite it.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning.
This isn't a bass, right?
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the
Oh,
boat.
it was. Yeah, they're not... The bass isn't always green, so it's, like, hard to tell.
No luck on that cast. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Let's try and find a hot spot.
How does it compare? It's about the same as the others. AKA it freaking sucks.
No luck on that cast.
Where did the fish go? It was just over here. There it is.
Not having too much luck with that lure. No luck on that cast. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Why didn't you bite it?
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Not having too much luck with that lure. we're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. No luck on that cast. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Mischief Makers is a very difficult game. It's challenging. The gameplay makes it
Put on your
hard.
seatbelt, we're going driving.
Alright, levels. I don't even think that's a bass.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
That's not a bass. There's more fish over there.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Because it rained and now the water's muddy. It's a challenge. It's fun. This is the fun part.
Now there's a cast. We're going to lose a little bit of line there. Put on your seatbelt.
It is the last fishing game. Sure love my fish finder. It beeps and there's nothing there. Is that a fish? That little pixel down there? Is that a fish? I don't know. That's not a bass, right? Doesn't matter. None of these fish are even biting.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Well, unfortunately, I can't fish with crack. Those bass? Yeah, that's a good one. Where did they go? Nerd Chicken, thank you for...
Let's try and find a hot spot.
19-month resub, I appreciate it. What is happening? They said they shipped it out yesterday, or this morning, I guess. So...
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Should get here. Is that a bass? Did it just leave? Why did they just keep disappearing? It's still there. I think it's under the boat.
Not having too much luck with that lure. No luck on that cast. Not having too much luck with that lure. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Oh man, this game's terrible.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. can't catch any fish. If you put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Oh my god, it's bass. I don't believe it. I have an hour left in the entire day. That's because the water is murky.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Looks like one of our anglers is losing his mind. Crypto Derivatives Trader, thank you for the 19-month resub, 19 in a row. I appreciate it. I'm not using the fishing controller. This is ridiculous, man.
Now there's a cast.
They won't bite.
It's getting close to the end of today's action.
What do you mean action? Whatever.
The house is packed for the weigh-in.
There are 2 people in attendance. You absolute moron.
That angler's really going to have to change his pattern for tomorrow. Our standings after 2 days.
Oh, we're screwed.
This is the final day of the tournament. Here's where we currently stand. How about getting out there? Let's try and find a hot spot.
Is that a fish or is that grass? Oh, wait, there's fish here.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Right! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. There's a solid keeper.
We caught something. Yay. Dude, that one's big.
There he is. Now that's
I don't think this is a bass.
There's a solid keeper.
Oh no, it is.
Gotcha. Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
This feels like it's RNG, like if you find a spot like this.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I think that's not a bass. I can't tell. It's like 4 pixels. Stop beeping. It's a trout.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Wow, 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 wow. Are y'all bass? Any bass here? Bass? Any bassers? The game doesn't even equip you with a thermometer. How are you supposed to find the hot spot? I don't know where the heck I am right now. Why are they not biting now?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Now
hook it!
that's-
What are you doing?
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
Nice. You should play the original Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast. Is it too deep to notice this? Best part of the game
Not
is the
having too
music.
much luck with that lure.
You can thank Tommy Tallarico Productions for that. The GOAT.
Right.
Hook it! Why does it... Dude! Hook it! Oh, just sometimes
Can't
it just
catch any
doesn't
fish if
work.
you don't keep the bait wet.
I don't get it.
No luck on that cast. Not having too much luck with that lure. What a strike!
That time it just worked. I don't understand this game. Oh, it was about to be in the boat. Stop fighting. Oh. What? What is happening? Fish is escaping.
There's a solid keeper.
Nice.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Well, too bad. It's gonna probably... What do they do with all these bass? These tournaments?
Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty.
Dump them back in the water? Never Walker alone. They were gifting 12 months of sub to fly. Holy heck, thank you.
What a fish!
What a fish! Wow. Be careful. I think I did hear about that cheating scandal the last fishing game I was playing.
Oh yeah!
I forget what it was though. Oh yeah, the guy was like inserting weights into the fish he caught or something. Like,
that's the one that's needed right there.
Putting them through horrific trauma, what the heck?
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Alright, we're doing very well on this day. We may have saved our chances.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Illegal? I'd say animal abuse, animal cruelty. It normally would be a civil thing, but fishing is serious business. High court's crime. The Hague. Well, we were doing good. Oh, there goes a fish. there it is.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Hello, Cyben Weasel. Oh, there's a fish. Chat GPT, where's all the fish at in this lake?
Now there's a cat.
I am only up to date as of 2003. Or 2023, whatever.
No luck on that cast.
But I won't lie, I got so bored when I was making...
Not having
What
too
just
much luck
happened?
with that lure.
I got so bored when I was making the last F1 video that I asked Chat GPT, like, hey, what's this track like? And I don't know if the stuff I put in the video was even true. It was like posting names of famous turns. This is the Leeds turn, famous in England.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
There is a track called Nürburgring. And I think it's like a special one, and they had to list it as Luxembourg. Somebody called me out in the comments about that one. They were like, yeah, that's not true, and wrote a big essay about it. I mean, now playing this, I think this is worse than I'd rather play F1 than this. Even if it was like realistic settings, damage on, gotta go to the pit. I'd probably still not have fun, but this is rough. The fishing games have very, very in-depth advice. This has been one of the easier ones. The Shigesato Itoi game, the Earthbound guy, he just loves fishing. Like, he basically made that game himself with all of his knowledge.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Wonder why we didn't get Earthbound 64, because he's too busy making his dumb fishing game. That's why. You could have had Earthbound. This is the final fishing game, yes.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
No, I don't mean Mother 3, I mean Earthbound 64. Which I guess would have been Mother 3, making that one Mother 4. Honestly, thinking about it, probably would have sucked being on the 64. Maybe they would have pulled it off.
Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
It's just this tournament mode. You gotta win the final tournament, the Bass Masters Classic.
Oh yeah, hooked it.
Oh, I see another one over there.
This one looks like a keeper.
No, it does not. It's too small, you idiot. How did this guy get the job of being the commentator? Oh, there's a lot of bass.
See, right. Hey now.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I think we should be in the top 10. I don't think we'll win, but we don't need to win yet. Just your cumulative top 5 biggest fish.
Can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Oh goodness, I've seen better casts on a broken arm. Oh yeah.
Is that a bass?
There's a solid keeper.
Oh, it's one of those. I think it's too small. Yeah.
He slammed it. There's a solid keeper.
Maybe? Alright. I think we just end the day.
The crowd's caught up, and who'll get the Champions Trophy this year? That's a good-looking catch. Tough luck. The angler just didn't make the top 5.
Top 5, but top 10, right? You've been given $0 in winnings. But you can unlock new things?
Here's our final standings.
Oh my god, I barely made it. What do you mean I failed to advance? After the first 3, you need to be in the top 10. I was in the top 10, dude. Oh, I need to take a quick break, chat. I'll be right back. I did get ice. Thank you, whoever typed that. Moonfat, thank you for 28-month resub with Prime Gaming 6 in a row. I appreciate it. So I can actually just get a better fish finder and everything? Maybe that's why the fish finder sucks. Yeah, this is new, right? So I think I want the lightest line because it makes the fish most likely to grab.
Welcome to today's professional event. Let's get to the action. Let's try and find a hot spot.
And this is the god spot from earlier. Oh? That's not a bass, is it? Is that a bass?
On that cast. Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll find out.
That's the way to start the morning. You're supposed to be catching bass.
Dang.
Looks like this one's going back in. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
We're back at the start, but we unlocked new gear. So we're not really at the start because our gear improved, so we're in a better position. I don't know, this game's dumb. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to grind to have a chance. I don't understand though, I was literally in the top 10.
Right.
That was my objective. Dude, hook it! Why does it do that?
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. No luck on that cast.
There might be one, I don't know. Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey!
Not having too much luck with that lure. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast. Can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet.
Well, I did not know that.
Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast.
Dude, the fish just despawned. I swear this happens sometimes.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
I mean, he's got these... Where was it? Tips.
Let's take a moment to hear what
There's
another
literally
angler has to say
50
about
of
this lake.
them. And then you're like, oh, well, Roland Martin, he gives a lot of tips. There's also 34 general tips.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
I wish it was a rhythm game. So bad. Where are all the fish?
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I mean, a violin rhythm game would probably be cool. It would all be dependent on the controller, how well it works. That's not a bass.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot.
that them over there?
See, right. There's a solid keeper.
Not bad.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
That is not a bass.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Betrayal at Krondor. Enjoy your taco. There's no fish here. Oh, I see it. I don't think that's a bass, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I think that is.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
It's a crappy one, though. The best Ocarina of Time.
What a cast! Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Bass. I think the very first one I gave like a 3 or something. The Bass Eco Gear Power Worm Championship.
Gotcha!
That's not a bass, right? It doesn't matter, it didn't hook it. I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's because the Hylian Loach sucks. A bad mechanic. keep slouching.
Gotcha. Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
The fishing controller is a Japanese controller, and this was only released in the US. It did not. Eco Gear is a brand of fishing tackle supplier.
Let's try and find a hot spot. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
The controller setting. I don't know. I don't know. God, why is it lagging so bad? No, why didn't you bite?
Not having too much luck with that lure.
My back's hurting.
That's a good one. This one looks like a keeper. Boy, got the arm into that one. What a strike.
Okay, this one looks big. I mean, it seems like we're going to be stuck on this game for quite a while, unfortunately. At least we'll definitely have the wrestling game here by the time I'm done.
That's the one that's needed
Heck
right there.
yes, dude. We don't use cheats in the challenge. Well, we did once we finished, but not to help win.
What a strike! Now that's
That's not a bass.
Oh, too bad. It's not a bass.
The heck is a warmouth?
Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving. There he is.
No, that's not a bass, but there is one over there.
You're supposed to
Hurry up, throw it back in. Pick up the pace, dude. Vidoko, I thought you hated fishing.
See, right.
Dude, the fish is escaping.
This one looks like a keeper.
Nah, I think it's too small. I don't know, it was big enough.
The house is packed for the weigh-in. That's a good-looking catch. That's a rough start, but the tournament's not over yet.
Wait, 59 pounds?
Here's where we stand at the end of day one.
Why am I... What is happening? Did it say 3-pound penalty?
It's the second day of our three. Today's leaderboard looks like this. Here we go! Let's try and find a hot spot.
The day ends at 3 p.m. Not 2. Well, somebody on GameFAQs is entitled to their opinion.
What a cast!
Just like I'm entitled to mine.
Sometimes you're just gonna come. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
No, why not bite?
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Do these people not fish with live bait in these tournaments? Is it just all this fancy pants stuff? They don't just put a classic worm on the line?
Not having too much luck with that lure.
No, you're a trout. I don't want you. Hey, you don't want me either. Did it not go for it, or did it just miss?
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
No, why not bite?
Not having too much luck with that lure.
No, not you.
Gotcha.
Yes, you.
There he is. Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. He's a jumper. There's a solid keeper.
Oh, that was way bigger than expected. Well, your daughter needs to not like the music and understand this is a bad video game. There's a few over there. Maybe one of them's a bass.
Oh goodness, I've seen better casts on a broken arm.
Hey, you're about to have a broken arm if you don't knock it off, buddy. I don't think that's a bass. Oh, but maybe that one. Oh, there's two of them. Yes, yes, go for it.
What a strike! Pulls out a big old bag.
Wow! Astrova, thank you for those 16-month resub with Prime Gaming. I appreciate it.
Gotcha.
There's one more over there.
See right.
Dude, this fish is dancing. He's not out there catching a big one, I know that, Ash.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Let's see what Chris is up to. Food. Chris has got like 4 whole pigs on his grill. What are you doing? No, I'm not using the fishing controller.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
No. Apparently it does work with this, but I don't know. My back's hurting. I don't want to deal with it. Trout. Possibly a bass?
Not having too much luck with that lure. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
What? I didn't mean to do that. I mean, there was a bass here, and it's just gone. Guess it despawned or something.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Big mouth billy bass, one of the most legendary things humanity has achieved. think that's a bass.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot.
VC Dream Team, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it. I did try it, it did not work. Ooh, there's a bunch over there.
No luck on that cast. Whoops, that happens to all of us.
Yeah, the game boots fine, but it can't load a certain intro cutscene.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Ooh, can't be too happy with that cast. No luck on that cast. Now there's a cast. Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot.
I don't know. I don't know. Did the fish disappear?
Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty.
Sometimes the fish just despawns randomly.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Oh my god, look at all of them.
There he is. Not having too much luck with that lure. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
Oh, that one's huge, dude.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Not the trout. Neither of them?
Not having too much luck with that. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. Oh yeah! Now that's a nice looking fish.
Yeah.
Boy, got the arm into that one. Oh yeah! There he is.
Is that a bass? That doesn't matter. I couldn't get it. Dude, they're all here.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Bite something, man. There is. I thought it didn't work with this. Apparently it does, but I don't know. I don't want to deal with it right now. My back's bothering me.
Gotcha!
Yes. Oh my god. I thought it wasn't going to do that.
That's the one that's needed right there.
Dude, yes. Yes. We found the hot spot. Did they despawn? They saw their homeboy get hooked and they're like, oh god, we gotta get out of here.
It's getting close to the end of today's action. The house is packed for the weigh-in.
No, it's not packed.
That's a good-looking catch. We have a new leader, but the tournament's not over.
Yeah.
The standings at the end of today's event.
Tommy Tallarico, no way. Alright chat, I'm gonna take a quick break. You're back. Alright.
It's the final day. Let's check the leaderboard.
Be on
The
top,
competition's
yay!
tough. The fish are biting. Let's get it on. Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving. What a cast!
What a cast.
Oh, goodness. I've seen better casts on a broken arm.
There's a couple here.
Just didn't want to reel it in.
Just not biting.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. Boy, got the arm into that one.
You have this game somewhere? I'm sorry to hear that.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. Now there's a cast. Right! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one
Why
in the
are the,
boat.
like, little wimpy ones the, like, toughest to catch? So annoying.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. Let's try and find a hot spot. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Right, hooked it. This one looks like a keeper.
You'd have to ask Tommy Tallarico about that, I guess. I do not want Tommy Tallarico on my stream. I don't know if you can tell, but I am very much joking. He kinda seems like a bad person.
Not having too much luck with that lure. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. That's a good one.
Dude, it's evolving! We gotta stop it! I'll let it evolve.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Tommy Tallarico had a studio called Tommy Tallarico Productions that did music for a lot of games, especially in the 16-bit era. And he was also on some show on Tech TV about games. But it also turned out he was a... what do you call it? You can't stop lying. Yeah. It seems he may have, like, scammed people out of, what is it, the Intellivision? Jimmy Dew, thank you for the 5-month resub with Prime Gaming. I appreciate it.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. What a cast!
This spot's dead now. Perkins would like a joke. Why can't you breed an eel with an eagle?
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Because it'd be illegal. Derek, thank you for the 6-month resub with Prime Gaming. I appreciate it. Is that a fish over there?
Oh, goodness. I've seen better casts on a broken arm. Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot. Let's try and find a hot spot.
I mean, there is like...
Let's see where we are.
Oh, you can fast travel.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Way down there?
No luck on that cast.
And it is a bass. They despawn again?
Oh boy.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Perkins, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it.
You can't catch any
I don't even
fish.
think that's a
We're
bass.
going driving.
Over there again? Hello, Hay Swall.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Just didn't want to reel it in. Let's try and find a hot spot. hot spot.
Where are these dang baths?
Let's try and find a hot spot. Put on your
If they're
seatbelt, we're
down
going
there,
live.
then I can't catch these. Ugh. Burnt out on this game.
Not having too much luck with that lure. No luck on that cast.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast version's so good. I can't catch anything, man.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
I guess it despawned.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Yes. Please, let me get this last one.
Time's running out.
I know it is. Not my fault these fish are stupid.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
think that's, I don't know.
The crowd's caught up, and who'll get the Champions Trophy this year? It's looking good. We have a winner!
Oh my god, I won by 2 ounces. God. 5 points, 6,000 in winnings and all this stuff.
Here's our final results. It's been an incredible display of guts and determination.
So how do you spend the money? Is that it? What are points too? Oh. This is what you have to be in the top. Okay. So I had 0 points, I think. Let me look at the manual, I guess. Tournament mode. You'll be awarded money and points as well as new equipment to fish with. So I don't think you spend the money. I think that's just irrelevant.
The competition's tough, the fish are biting. Let's
But
get
it
it
sounds
on.
like they just give you a new boat eventually. I don't think you buy things. I think you're just given it. I mean, all the other stuff I got, they just gave it to me. No, no bathtub boat. Oh, dude, why not bite it?
Strike! That's a good one.
Whatever.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
This one's too annoying. We did win a tournament, actually, yeah.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Here, let me send in this lizard. There you go, there's a lizard in the water.
What a strike! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
I think there's one more. Oh.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Yeah, it's a grind. I'll be very happy when it's done. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, hooked it.
And at least the horse game, there were a lot of people watching, so I
This one looks like a
made
keeper.
money. That's not a bass.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
My legs are really sore. I think I just won't. I gotta take 2 days off. Just worried about not going back. I don't see myself doing that though.
slammed it.
Will not be streaming from the beanbag.
There's a solid keeper.
I mean, the shin splints today were like so bad, I just had to quit. So I guess I just need to rest more, that's my guess. It felt like my leg was going to split open. I was like, I have to stop. Doesn't it make a dumb, like, teddy bear noise?
You can't catch any
I was just,
fish
like,
if you don't keep the bait wet.
Walking briskly on the treadmill. Dude! Just fight it, man.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
No, I think I'm gonna take 2 days off and try the bike next time.
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
The Porska file, thank you for gifting a sub to VXR. I appreciate it.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
So Dominic, we're trying to email. They removed it. What the heck happened?
Just didn't want to reel it in. You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. Boy, got the arm into that one. Sometimes you're just gonna put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Gotta wait until we're done to find out. I don't know the full context of the game yet.
Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change. There he is. Not having too much luck with that lure. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Did. It was really hard.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Did I find the spot? The hot spot? Did they despawn? Hey.
Sometimes you're just gonna come up empty.
Not even a bass now. That's so stupid.
Not having too much luck with that lure. Let's try and find a hot spot.
Yeah, it probably is dirty. Oh, bite it, man. What? Why not?
Oh yeah!
Not you.
Gotcha!
Let's go, dude. Let's go, gamers. You have to win the Bassmasters Classic.
This one looks like a keeper.
Not bad.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
Hey! Oh. Oh, I hate that, man. We're finally home. What the heck? What took so long?
What a strike! That's a good one. Not having too much luck with that lure. There he is.
No, I'm not using it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
What a fish.
Heck yeah, dude.
What a strike. We're going to lose a little bit of line there.
And apparently there is a new fish finder, but I don't think you buy it. You just get it somehow. The fish just despawned. You see it? It was green fish over here, and now there's not. Caught in the act. Whatever, I think we're done this day.
We're ready for the weigh-in. That's a good-looking catch. That angler's really going to have to change his pattern for tomorrow. The standings at the end of today's event.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be right back.
Lost.
Alright, more of this game.
It's the second day of our... Let's see who's really pulling them out. Let's get to the action. Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving.
Put on your seatbelt. We're going driving. Not hype. Fishing is not hype. I'm offended. Timer! No way, dude. No way, gamers. Is that a bass over there? Hello, oops. I can't tell. That's not.
What a strike. Just didn't want to reel it in. Let's try and find a hot spot.
You'll get used to the new profile pic. Unless you don't. I guess you won't. That rhymed. Go and Nick and get slimed. Do y'all know Chris has this game?
We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment. Right! Oh yeah, that's the way to start the morning. This one looks like a keeper. Gotcha, hooked it.
Get wrecked, Chris.
This one looks like a keeper. No luck on that cast. Oh yeah!
Not you. What? Why not?
Not having too much luck with that. We're going to make a few adjustments to our equipment.
No, dude. Dude. Dude.
What a strike! Hooked it. That's the one that's needed right there.
Yes. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let us go.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
That is genuinely what I'm talking about. Physics, we need you to calculate enjoyment average over hours played. The overall average enjoyment of the time spent on this challenge. Oh my goodness. I found a family.
No luck on that cast.
Dang, Brandon Blank just said goated.
There he is. Hooked it.
Doorknob, enjoy your taco.
Doesn't mess around when it's time to put one in the boat.
Yeah, you're gonna get a perm. Okay, so I think the fish, see how it's leaving? I think it just got scared. So that fish is just gone.
No luck on that cast. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
There was a fish here. I guess I scared it.
Not having too much luck with that lure.
Not a bass. That's annoying.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving. Da-da-da-da-da. Chad, I bought an FX Pack Pro from... I usually buy things from Stone Age Gamer, but...
Let's try and find a hot spot.
I bought... They were sold out, so I bought it directly from Crick's website. And it was like $40 cheaper. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get scammed on the shipping. And no, I didn't. So I was like, oh. Guess I'm not buying Stone Age Gamer.
We're going driving.
I have an ancient SD2 SNES. And it appears Mike T. Mike E. wants to purchase it. It can do basic MSU. Not all of it. I was able to play things.smc with it, but not the GDQ level. But the things.smc was different, I believe. I had to like download like a gigabyte of music before playing. Yeah, I just figured I'll buy one, get max compatibility. I'll also be looking to sell my Super NT. eBay.com. Super NT. $700.
Put on your seatbelt, we're going driving.
Oh, is the Super NT discontinued? I would sell it to someone for MSRP if they promise to use it and not flip it.
Let's try and find a hot spot.
What? What do you mean you don't want
Not
this?
having too much luck with that lure. Looks like one of our anglers is making an equipment change.
Yeah, I think you can get a faster boat. Sealed Super NT? Why? These must be scalpers who just have not been able to get rid of their product yet.
What a strike! Hooked it. This one looks like a keeper.
Hello, El Challenge Phase. En español.
See, right. Now that's a nice looking
Oh,
fish.
it's the biggest one so far.
Oro.
Wolf96, thank you for 40 month rates of Prime Gaming, 39 in a row. Oh, I appreciate it. What was the NT retail? Was it 200?
Oh yeah.
Try to find a good home for it. Ah, we got a fighter. Jet, did you watch the PS1 vid, and if you did you like it?
Old bass.
Not like, oh, I like this topic, like the video, how it was presented. The topic was amazing, but I can't do that ever again. It was very easy to make. Maybe I could do something like that more often. I made it myself. I didn't have to pay anything. I think it took like 2 hours to make it. Minus however long it took to render and upload the vid, which is an AFK task.
That's the one that's needed right there.
Dude, 30 pounds. We're kind of cracked today. The video about the PS1 mystery tournament. I didn't even know, is poo stick a thing? There were so many comments about that. I don't know what that is. Apparently that's a real game though, you just stand on a bridge and throw a stick. No, I know Winnie the Pooh stick, but everybody's laughing at the term poo stick, because I get, well, I don't know why. Unless it's just,
not having too much luck with
we're 5 years old and he's poo.
Boy, got the arm into that one.
I don't get it. But there were a lot of comments about it. Like there was this one guy commenting, he was like, my friends growing up used to call me Pooh Stick. I'll let you guess why, winky face. And
That
I was
happens
like,
to all of us.
what? No, I can't guess. Why?
Now there's a cast.
I don't know. It's... like, is poo stick just a term for turd? Is that it?
Not having too much luck with that.
Poop, funny turd, toilet
Time's
humor.
running out.
I can't play this for 6 hours. In 10 minutes, I'm peacing out.
You can't catch any fish if you don't keep the bait wet. We're ready for the weigh-in.
It's the thing you break up big turds with? Like a plunger? Poo stick.
That's a good-looking catch.
A poo stick is a stick used in the game of
tournament's not
Pooh
over.
Sticks, which is a game from Winnie the Pooh books by A.A. Milne.
Our standings at the end of day 2.
Dude, I'm ahead by 12 pounds. Let's go, dude. Maybe we can beat this game. Alright, chat. That is going to wrap up this session of Bassmasters 2000.